I've been talking a lot lately about the tools I use for YouTubing. ClickUp and pCloud are two of those tools. I use them every day to work with my video editor who's on the other side of the world. ClickUp and pCloud, well, they go together like bacon and eggs, peanut butter and jelly. Insert your favorite combo here. The point is, they're totally intertwined in my daily workflow. So to show you what I mean, let me show you my video approval process. I use ClickUp to manage several YouTube channels. The entire project management is run from inside ClickUp. And even though there are 1,000,001 things to show you about ClickUp as a tool, I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm just going to focus on my video approval process. So I always start in a chat thread that I created for me and one of my editors. And you can see up here, it's got this hashtag and a little pin. I've pinned this chat view because there's different views in ClickUp. And you can see the two people that have eyes on this chat, watchers as ClickUp calls them. It's just me and my editor. Oh, and the other cool thing is you can see I'm online. There's a little green dot. There's my first little view at my profile. I love the fact that I can hover and see the profile of my editor. It reminds me that he's in a way different time zone than me. So obviously he's sleeping or just waking up now. And he is not online because there's no little green dot. So we talk back and forth every day. The last note I sent to him, you can see I commented here on his top priorities today, and you can see that he read it and liked it. That lets me know that he read it. And then the next day he got back to me, and I can see, you know, when this was actually here. There's so many things I can do with these notes too. I can edit them. I can even assign these notes as a task. Oh my gosh, so many things to do in ClickUp, but that's another video. So this is where my editor tells me what work he has done for the day. He always writes it to me in this nice, very organized note. He tells me the work that he did. He gives me a link to the task, and then he tells me if he had any problems or issues that I could help out with, and you know, anything else to add. He usually sends me a really nice little note, which I really love. Thanks, that always makes me feel great. And I don't do this as a thumbs up to let him know I've read it. I do this as a thumbs up to myself to let myself know I've dealt with it. I have approved all the items that or sent my notes. So that's kind of a note to myself. Oh, and in case you're wondering, for a while I had my name here as Tiffany/Brad, my hubby. So that's why we've got the sir/ma'am there. But now it's just me again. So from here, I can jump into some of the tasks that he's done. So let's jump into this Simon Tools full review. And you can see here, this is the full pop-out of the actual task. Oh my gosh, there's so many details here. Now, normally I've already dealt with this, but this I'll just go through and show you that originally it was checked with a red flag, you know, most urgent, and it wasn't approved yet or posted. So when I see that he is commenting version 1 ready, and even though I can see in the comment section that the comment count has gone up, he gives me an @ shout out because it very nicely pops up in my @ notifications in ClickUp. And then I can see he set the edited link to pCloud, where we store all our video. So now I can click right through to that link and see the edited video. Now, I actually like to view these videos in a pCloud where I am not signed in. You can tell I'm not signed in because it's telling me to sign in and it's saying I can create a free account. But I find the fastest way to download is to not be signed in. So when I'm working on approvals, I'm never signed in. Hot tip. there. So then I can do a direct download. But of course, I'm not going to do that until I approve it first. So there's my hubby, and he's doing a tool review for our YouTube channel, Hammer and Home. And so obviously I watch this with the sound up, and I make sure that it's edited great and that everything is spelt okay. And it is, because my editor is amazing. And here's something that often I can do when I am happy that it's rocking and rolling here. I can watch it really fast on double speed. I'm really impressed with pCloud's video player. This is all happening from the cloud. This is not a video that I've downloaded yet. So I think this quality is really excellent. So in this case, this version 1 was perfect and I was ready to approve it. So I press download. It's only 2 clicks, download directly to my device, and then I go back over here and I take off the urgent priority because it's done, and this is where I approve things. And because I am going to post this one myself, I might get ahead of the game and click posted. And I actually did post this video yesterday to YouTube. So I wrote back to him and made a little note there for future things, and I made sure to give him an app mention just to make sure that my editor would see this, and I can tell that he did because he clicked that he read it. Another little tip here, you don't actually have to X out this window to get out of it. You can just aim for somewhere else, click, then you're back to the previous window. I go in to thumbnails. I had given him some instructions at the beginning. V1 is ready. Click the link. Then I'm in pCloud, and he actually gave me 2 options here. Here's one, and here's the other. Now, this one's great, really focuses on the items that we're reviewing. So I downloaded this one, went back, and then it's ready for me to do all the things I do when I approve. I take the priority off because it's done, and I click approve, and I click posted. Now I have some other things in here too. You can see the date that we originally shot it. I filled in the text that I wanted to see on the thumbnail, the raw video, and then I also have a place to make a note for myself when I file this onto my hard drive. The video task is where I add a little bit more information. I give the raw video link. It's the same for thumbnails and videos, so my editor knows to check in the video task. And there was no specific product link for this one, so I didn't fill it out. There's also different ways to view these tasks. For example, I'll go up into my tiffanyinc spreadsheet. I prefer to look at it in the spreadsheet form, which ClickUp calls tables, instead of list form or board form. For me, nothing really populates in the calendar form because I do not do due dates for these items. I just prioritize them. Red flags. I'm not really even using blue flags anymore. It's either red flags, yellow flags, or nothing. So this is how our video tasks look when we look at them specifically in the pop-up. But this is how it looks when it is in my table. And I also really like to see the view this way. I can see that it's assigned to my editor. I can see there's been a lot of comments on this one because these are the tables that are populating in that pop-out. Posted, approved, status, task name, priority, thumbnail, the raw video link, the date shot, product link, if there is one, assignee, edited link, and comments. The table is a really easy way for me to see at a glance all the tasks I have out for this channel. I know if they've been approved, I know if they've been posted, and then if I need more details, I could just click over here to see the comments, or I can also open up the task and see all the comments over here. This was a longer video, so a lot of comments. And I can already see that I checked approved on this one, and of course I changed the priority from urgent to none. I've been using this system for a year now, and I really love using ClickUp and pCloud together. ClickUp has these amazing spreadsheets, and then it's really easy to enter a pCloud link in for my raw video, and it's really easy for my editor to enter in another link for the edited video. It's just a small portion of both the ClickUp and pCloud ecosystems, but it's been many months of perfecting this with the goal of the highest efficiency level possible, because I'm looking at a lot of videos for multiple channels every day, and I really need it to be as efficient as possible. If you want to know more about pCloud, check out my detailed review here. And if you got value out of this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next video.